Hey, great Tuesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And need to wait for four other folks to come in. Um, Happy birthday to Gabriel, Papa. Love you, Papa. Uh, Gabriel is one of the great joys of my life. Uh, a great athlete, uh, a great kid. 22. Your favorite Theo loves you, Papa. They like it when I call him Papa. Good morning, bro. How's it going? A great profile picture. Beautiful day outside. Good morning. Good morning, Norma. Good morning. Everyone is slow and coming on. It's a beautiful day outside. It looks kind of going like it's going to be a warm kind of a day. Who knows? Morning, Steve Rodriguez. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I had my microphone far away. Hilda, good morning. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for coming in on the slower side of a Tuesday. Um, we'll go over a lot of things that we talked about last night. If y'all have any questions, my legs are sore. I've been playing too much basketball. Bro, basketball is life. I miss a basketball season, and I'm hoping that some semblance of normal life in regards to some other sports that we can play out there slowly starts to return. Although right now it is absolutely not safe. Stay safe, Michael. What are next adventures? It was kind of funny, but I get asked that a lot. And yesterday, I no, this morning, early in the morning, I was going through the blogs and I found that someone had written a blog about me again, going like, well, it actually had happened a couple of days back, and they were questioning, what are our next races to run, what are our next involvements, and they were saying that yeah, I was kind of like feeling deflated or como que ya estaba cansado, guys. uh, we keep fighting, guys, and this is not the first race that we've lost, and it might not be the last race that we lose. Again, guys, a loss is a loss. It sucks. It's not a great feeling, but it's not a I give up type of situation. And in no way, shape, or form have I given up in regards to my commitment to the community. And my commitment to, in some way or other, initiate the process of bringing about change for of us, all of us here in the city of Brownsville. I mean, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down fighting. And that's one of the things that I guess from this past race, some individuals have said is that, well, that's what maybe is that you were going too strong against all the candidates. And I said, I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not. And look, guys, I can accept that people in Brownsville, don't appreciate. I can accept that people in Brownsville, don't care to hear the truth. It's okay. And again, it really trips me out because some people just consider it uh, harsh talk. Oh, okay, they're just being negative, and it's all it is. And why don't they focus on the positive? We want to. We want to go out there and preach the positive. Honestly, give us something positive to talk about. Something positive, guys. Let me ask you. What's going on? What are your thoughts on the transition drama? We'll go into that. Let me ask you. Someone tell me a positives, some positives. Like let's since we're talking about BISD, tell me some of the positives in regards to BISD. Someone mention some of the positives besides the Rona. uh, they had a swearing in ceremony last week. They had the president be elected. you know, president be elected and had coronavirus. Was in the same room with everybody else. The only thing that separated him from everybody else was a little curtain, was an oxygen. Still fighting coronavirus. They don't care. Uh, Elections over? No, it's not. It's not over because we never talked about the recount. We're going to talk about that. So what's going on? What are your thoughts on the transition drama? If we're talking about the presidential transition drama, let me tell you, yeah, give it up, Trump. It's over. Just give it up and prepare yourself for the next 4 years. I think part of the problem with individuals like Trump is just it's very hard to let go. Guys, sometimes that's the way life is. Sometimes you have to let go. The way life is. Sometimes you have to let go. No te puedes aferrar a algo. You have to think of the greater good. Minerva, as well. Good morning, Erasmo. Have a blessed day. You too, Rachel. Good morning, Jessica. The audio of the rats. It has. I think there's a compliment. Why is Adela still at BISD? Adela is at TSE, not BISD. Because 75% of the people in Brownsville voted her to be back on TSE for 6 years. Isn't that crazy? 75% of Brownsville voted for Adela Garza, who made up a dummy corporation in order to scam off contracts from BISD, TSC, and other school districts or other entities here in the area, is now back on TSC, and not only back on TSC, but the chairperson for the TSC board. That's how crazy it is here, man. I care about the truth. Yeah, me too, man. And that's why I'm still going to be here. The pretty little flowers and the bike lanes. Well, the pretty little flowers are positive. The bike lanes, not so much. We actually need, guys, those bike lanes, they need to be fixed, man. I can't believe what horrible condition the bike lanes are. And let me tell you, I'm again, to me, I've stated publicly, they're not a priority for the city of Brownsville to have all these bike lanes. They're not a priority, but we have them. And if we're going to continue to have them, guys, they need to be in good condition. Let me tell you, I've been doing my scootering back and forth on the bike lanes, and they're horrible, guys. Por poco me voy de cuernos. A lot of times, I mean, really, they're in such disarray, guys. Fix up the damn bike lanes. You asked for them, you wanted them. The city of Brownsville, you considered them a priority. Fix them up. They are horrible. The positives are the students who are not giving up and trying to learn something new every day. The positives are the teachers who are not giving up trying to teach struggling students. Yes, 100%. And those are the only positives. Because everything from counselors up, ay mama. Well, some of the principals, I commend a lot of our principals out there. Good morning, Chato. Saludos, Lorenzo. Thank you for saying good morning. Good morning, Nadia. Erasmo was asked about his platform for BISD and stated the problem people were afraid of it, and the other candidates did everything possible for him, Carlos and Frankie, not to win. Yeah, and let me say, this morning I got a message from a friend, and they said, "Hey, Este, we messaged the board members. Only one of them responded." And they were saying, why are we not going to get another wave? Or why are we having to go back face to face? And the response from the board member was, TEA, superintendent said, guys, The board members that we have right now are not going to lead this district anywhere. They are followers. They are sheep. They will follow whatever Drew says, whatever Baltasar Salazar says, whatever the superintendent says. That is what they will do. We have absolutely no leadership on that BISD board. None. And I've already made mention how corrupt and how close to the hip Drew was with Sylvia Atkinson, guys. The same thing with Adela Garza at TSC. Her and Sylvia are like this, like that. So, is that what you want for your community? Is that what you want for your children? A lot of people can say, pues a mí me vale. Pues necesitas que no te valga, vato. Necesitas que no te valga because at the end of the day, these are your taxes, man. These are your children that are going to have less resources. Fíjate, think about this, guys. La raza que dice, no, hombre, me vale, pues a mí no me afecta. Are you stupid? Do you have children? How many fundraisers, guys, parents, how many fundraisers do you have to do in order for your student to be a part of chess, be a part of band? How many car washes, guys, in order to take a trip here or there, in order to record something? Why do you think that every single time that your chess instructor, your theater teacher, your band director, why do you think that every single time as we ask them why we have to do all this fundraising, why they always say, es que no hay dinero, there's no money. Have y'all heard that? There's no money. There's no money. But still, the district is going to pay $48,000 to have, I mean, to give Minerva her recount. Guys, the district is paying for that. Minerva is not. The district is paying $48,000 today, if not yesterday. Today, they are cutting a check to Cameron County Elections Department for $48,000. But there's no money for your kid to go to San Antonio. So, que te valga. It does affect you. It does affect, and you know, it affects you because a lot of times, guys, how many parents have actually had to do fundraising and at the end of the day wind up having to pay for all the tickets that they didn't sell? Anyone? Pero no hay dinero. More, that's what. Now that the election is over, when are we getting our new trash bins? The blue ones? I don't know. Really, you're worried about the bike lanes? Fix the damn streets first. I was using that as a metaphor because they were the ones that made bike lanes a priority. They were the ones that came, oh, bike lanes are so important. I agree. You're fixing up all the bike lanes and the streets are horrible. But even the bike lanes, Rose, if you drive on them, you use them, you go like, man, these are as bad as our streets. And they are as bad as our streets. I mean, my cyclist buddies, friends out there, they can't argue with that. Some of the bike lanes that we have are horrible. Horrible. It's like only the Gucci bike lanes are well kept, but not all the bike lanes are well kept. Some are pretty bad. I know because I scooter on them sometimes. So the recount is over on Minerva. No, it starts today. Today they have the initial meeting where Marisa, Minerva, and Coach Joe Rodriguez, are going to meet with Remy. They're going to go over the details. Tomorrow, Wednesday, the boxes are brought back in, the ballot boxes. And on Friday, the recount starts. Will Marisa be able to survive a recount? My answer is probably not. She's probably not going to survive a recount. And again, I'm not talking out of my ass. I had this conversation with her. You know, prepare yourself. You probably won't be surviving this recount. That's how corrupt the things are. Good morning, Juan. Good morning, Daniel. Brownsville is more corrupt than Matamoros. Yes. You know, it's kind of funny because for many years we would talk so bad about Matamoros in Mexico. No, que la política de Matamoros y la política de Bronx. No, hombre, shut up. No, hombre, shut up. No le llegamos ni a los talones a la corrupción aquí, allá. Ni de chiste. 100% worse here, guys. Y lo dicen, bueno, ese Erasmo, es que allá matan a gente. ¿Y crees que aquí no? You really believe that there were two suicides at BISD? No, no sean necios, no sean tontos. No, Erasmo, es que allá las personas corren el peligro de que pueden desaparecerlas. ¿Y crees que aquí no? Come on, guys. Despierten de ese sueño, de ese dormir. Things are worse here. They're worse here. And I think one of the reasons why I say that they're worse here is because we don't expect, we don't think about it. Have you not seen the trials that we've had? Conrado Cantú, Abel Limas, that other attorney guy, Marchan, I mean, Villalobos. Can't remember that attorney que está todo ponchado. Can't remember his name. That other guy's Solis. Come on, guys. My chess students are preparing for nationals now for May 2021. Geez, you too must continue on the path of the next election. That's what winners do. 100%. We continue to fight. The drama seems to come from administration who are stressing out the ones who are doing the educated and really interacting with the children. Yes, unfortunately for us, it is a constant. They don't care, guys. It's very very simple, man. All they care about is the money and the money for them to use, not for our students, not for our teachers, man. It's the money that continuously gives them the opportunity to skim off contracts, folks. Have we not learned anything from Sylvia's trial, folks? Hopefully today I'll be posting more audios and more videos and more evidence from the trial we just had. We are screwed if we are told by these board members that I have already emailed that we have to email Mike Maroth and the governor to hear our plea. The problem is here in the local level. Yes. That isn't leadership. That's called passing the buck. We didn't elect Mike Morath. We didn't elect Mike Morath. The city of Brownsville elected board members that are sheep, that will only follow. No leadership whatsoever. It's what we have to live with at least for the next 2 years. I woke up to see our Mayor Trey reporting fraud in our city from November 15th to 21st, and it's sad that my response was to laugh. Yes, I think I did hear about it. A post where we are. Let me go to it. I saw something allude to it. It says it's National Report Fraud. This week is Fraud Awareness Week. Please report any improper activities to the hotline below. That's kind of funny, no? Sorry, Trey. Fraud Awareness Week. But Adela Garza Shursek on this week continues her next term on the TSC Board of Trustees. I think that's fraud. What we need someone to file a petition against Adela Garza. That's what we need. What we need is someone to file a petition against Adela Garza. That's simple. Look at the number of classroom desks on the campus. We don't go far in questioning where the money. The classroom across the district have basic needs. I'm sure that $48,000, Nelda, would help out a lot of the desks on campus. ¿Verdad? Right? What could we do as a district, guys, with $48,000? Have we thought about that? The election was rigged from the start. Yeah. It's funny how the blogs say you are running out of steam. I happen to think you're just getting started. You didn't win, but you were meant to make difference by informing this community. Uh, Blogs are blogs, guys. And they're fascinated with Erasmo Castro, which I understand. Hey, man, it's some really, guys, and I'm not even joking. Sometimes it sucks being this handsome, man. Really, it's not easy being this handsome. And I understand why these blogs are fascinated with Erasmo Castro. Isn't it trippy though that there are probably more blogs written about Erasmo Castro than there are about our state representative, our mayor, our city commissioners, BISD. I still get the most attention. I still have the most hate pages. I have stalkers. I mean, isn't it crazy, guys? So no, baby, we're just getting started, baby. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone I go visit, every time I go visit Brownsville, too much has changed. Not much has changed. I go down Southmost, it looks like the same as it when I was a child, stagnant, like you state. Again, guys, I challenge anyone to come on and to discredit, disprove anything that I've said. Anyone. Brownsville is still stagnant. Stagnant. No growth, no economic development. We are still pissing away our money. How far could $48,000 come to our school district, guys? Honestly, anyone. BIZ cutting a check for Minerva's recount just like that without any questions asked. But nurses ask for N95 masks and they say, we don't have any money. This is truth. These are facts. Or are we just being negative? Facts. La pingüina es una sore loser. Robert, I have this feeling, again, that Minerva's going to win this recount. Because consider this, guys, all that has to happen is we lost a couple of ballots. Now, will Marisa be given the opportunity for a recount? No. Will the district pay for Marisa's recount? No. They want Minerva back. They can control Minerva. Minerva will be their puppet. Minerva will be their sixth, seventh vote. If you Google your name, Frankie or Carlos, the first results are all negative and problematic. Do you think that swayed a lot of people? It's not the way It's not that way for the slate. Um, I don't know, man. Uh, I honestly don't know. The problem is that there's so much written about Erasmo Castro. It's just difficult. I mean, how could you sway that? I mean, just a lot of negative about Erasmo Castro. Again, I'm always on the blogs, and if 10% of what the blogs and my hate pages posted about me was true, I'd be in prison for life. Have you ever thought of that? If 10% cancel my smart TV, guys, if 10% of what was written about me by the blogs, by the fake pages, by my stalkers, if 10% were true, I'd be in jail for life. How do you fight that? You can't. And again, guys, that's where we all have to work together. We all have to work to educate our community. It's not just my responsibility, man. I mean, if you run into five, six friends that say, "No, hombre, Erasmo es un perro, asqueroso, pulgoso," it's your responsibility to go, why? Because he tells the truth? Because he fights corruption? See, that's an opportunity for you to educate people from our community. Guys, if we don't fight this together, we'll never win. We'll remain stagnant in the city of Brownsville. And again, look around. All the other cities in the valley, man, they're prospering. We're not. Doesn't much matter if Pinguina wins. They still have 5-2 votes either way. The corrupt majority wins whether Marisa is on the board or not. Yes, we get nothing as a community. Hey, brother. She should just put up the full amount for the recount. That's not how corruption works here, man. You and I, Lupe, would have to put up the full amount. They play on a different field. We play in the mud. They play on turf that you paid for, that we paid for. We pay en el lodo. They play on a beautiful field that we all paid for. Think about that. It's really sad to see people still supporting the people that are spending so much money on their campaigns. If they would just stop hating for a second and understand the amount of money that is being spent for a non-paying position, and expect those people to not get their money back, need to wake up, Bronzo. We're letting all these people mess with our children's future. You are 100% correct, Aaron. My opponent spent $70,000 on this race. $70,000 out of the goodness of her heart. Come on, guys. Good morning, Joe. Oh, good morning. I'd rather hear what you, Carlos, and everyone on your show has to say than with the press, Rona and Daniela. President Rona and Daniela, I believe Valdez have to say their races were not clean, not with sex offenders around them. You know, it's so trippy, but es como dice, a lo bueno le dicen malo y a lo malo le dicen bueno. I know Brownsville was corrupted since before the 90s, so disheartening. Not much has changed. Miranda Peña no tiene vergüenza. She do whatever it takes to move more money and power. Good luck with that fraud stuff. Yeah, we're going to have Minerva Peña back on there. Property taxes or fraud. I've never had to do. I never had to do fundraisers and extracurricular activities. It's plain and simple that we privately pay for any extra transportation, private practice classes, food. I'm glad I'm blessed to afford it, but not everyone can pay for or someone should pay when our kids bring home trophies. And schools are very present to take that recognition. Yes, $48,000 would go some way. Good morning, a cat at mi Matamoros querido, nunca te podré olvidar. Mi Matamoros querido, I love Matamoros. I had to Google. I thought that was a joke about the fraud thing. Sorry, it really is Fraud Prevention Week. Mayor is probably going to say innocent until proven guilty when it comes to his friend de la Garza. How do we file a complaint against Adela? What is the process? You pay $350 at the district clerk and file a petition for removal. That's all that has to be done. And then the DA has to investigate. Erasmo Castro brings in readers. That's why they are fascinated with you. Yeah. The only time the bloggers have any traction is when they're talking about Erasmo Castro. Again, it's not easy being handsome and totally not fat, guys. I know y'all think I'm joking. It's not easy. Brownsville Times is the only one I see where they talk about other things happening in the community. Brownsville Times is the only blog out there that I give most weight to right now. It seems that Minerva Peña knows that this recount will win her the position back. Minerva, Mrs. Leal won fair and square. We, the people, put Ms. Leal there. Unfortunately, that's not how the system works. They don't care what we want. They don't care what we choose. They only care what puts money in their pocket. And right now, Minerva puts money in their pocket. Good morning, Raymond. I expected your call all this weekend. I keep thinking about what Nelda said, I think yesterday. Those 48,000 could have paid for student desks and a whole lot of other things. Maybe it could have bought unexpired PPE. Maybe it could have gotten the nurses their N95 masks. Maybe it could have given our food nutritional services people a little incentive, a little stipend, something. But no, they're going to piss away $48,000 on a recount. And we're paying for it. It's not just classrooms. If you just knew the amount of renovations and things being planned for ideas valley-wide, what is the difference? BISD is bigger, has more students, has more money. Do you know how old the computers are? Yes. There are districts that have tablets, laptops, hotspots. Where is the growth? None. Where is the tech advances? None. Where is the new equipment for athletics? None. Where are the new instruments for man? None. They have taken everything away from our kids. Everything to put in Sylvia's pocket. And guess what, guys? It continues because 70% of the people of Brownsville voted for Sylvia Atkinson. Is it true that BISD cannot pay $48,000 without our board approval? No, it's not true. You have to understand that the superintendent was given a lot of leeway this summer. Anything under $50,000, he can approve. Anything under 50,000, anything under $50,000, he can approve. They need Minerva there. How did you meet Roman Erasmo? I actually don't know. Story time. I met him when he was running for city commissioner, like 12 years ago. I like Roman. I know I joke around with him a lot. I like him. People say stupid crap about you just because they got a chicken plate that was raw. Ah, it's true. But my people know the truth. My people know who Erasmo Castro is. Love you, Alex. So how does that 48,000 show up in the expense report? Uh, it's not. Remember, she's not spending $48,000. She only deposited 3,700, which Rose Longoria helped her to collect 3,700. It doesn't. She's not paying for it. BISD is. Not a good thing. Good morning, Erasmo. Good morning. Brownsville Times, the only blog out there that is getting it right. Keep putting pressure on all politicians to do the right things for Cameron County. 100%. I ain't going anywhere. If Peña really wants to do the right thing for kids, she should pay the full amount. Does anyone out there still think that they want to do what is in the best interest of our students? Anyone? They don't. They do not care. Tú eres bueno, Erasmo Castro. Gracias, papá. Good morning, Angie Hermosa. There needs to be a call to action now. There should be a crowd of people at the BISD office demanding that they should not pay for a recount. Call the news ASAP. Action speaks louder than words. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Mi amor, I love you, Bando. This is Brownsville, Papa. This is Brownsville. Nothing happens. Why can't we start a resistance and march this? I'll march with you. What's up, Erasmo Castro? Antonio Zacarías. Saludos a Tony Reyes, Abraham Miranda, and Ruben Chi. The superintendent is damn near crazy thinking it's okay for kids to go back. Yeah. But again, that's how he protects his little cash flow. 48,000 could have bought new headsets for mics for ELL and tech classes. It could have gone a long way, guys. But we are pissing it away on Minerva Peña. I still don't know how you guys lost that race. Trust me, I don't either. $50,000. Oh my God, when did they change that amount? During the summer, remember the superintendent was given a lot of leeway. The city cemetery residents have voted. Minerva Peña has now officially been elected back into the board. Case is closed and dead. Peña loses the recount, then files for bankruptcy or wins, files for bankruptcy. Either way, BISD loses. BISD is not going to recover that money, guys. JA, good morning. Good morning. Clock way. Tacos from Matamoros or what? They are the best. Tráeme unos. Michael, good morning. This is Brownsville. Nothing good happens. No. Guys, we get nothing in Brownsville. There's no economic development. There's nothing. They keep stealing our money. We get nothing. Nothing. Your thought on Trey calling the De La family? It's a very sad day. Let me tell you, I love Trey. Trey is a friend. The day that I find out, and again, I don't believe Trey's corrupt. The day that if I were to find out, the day that I would find out if Trey was taking money from our community, which is not the case, I would be the first one to stand up against him. It's not the case. I don't see that in Trey. Why he decides to call Adela Garza family is kind of disappointing. Adela Garza is a rata. A rata. Adela Garza es una rata. I've been saying it for months. Does anyone have any doubt that Adela Garza is a rata? Anyone? Have you seen the evidence that the feds produced during the trial? A rata. A rat. And hopefully I'll be putting up more documents today. I just haven't not had the chance to go through all of them, guys. It's a lot of work. And I actually have to work. I need some source of income. Why is the guy spamming in the chat, little Addy? I don't know. People are nuts, Alex. Caras vemos, corazones no conocemos. Yeah. Top notch. Good morning, Erasmo. My sister says that there's no one more handsome than you. Have a good day. Your sister's right. Top notch. Your sister is right. There is no one more handsome than Erasmo. I wish Matamoros was like the 80s. Yes, it was crazy. Wasn't Trey supposed to appear in court for a serious trial? Yes, and I spoke to Trey about it. Trey stated that he was there waiting to be called, and then they told him that they didn't need him after all, so they let him go. I heard that Minerva Peña also wanted to keep the finances on the Episcopal Church here in Brownsville, where all her family used to go. Yes, and the Little League. It's a burden to have all those handsome features. It is. No, and I'm being serious, guys. It's not easy being this handsome. And I know people think, no, it really isn't, man. It's not. It's tough, but somebody's got to do it. Es que it's got to be hard for him. Like he said, he stood besides him through thick and thin. ¿Cómo le hace el pobre? Again, guys, I love my family. I love my friends. If I were to find out that any of them were ratas, I would make sure that my community knew about it. Have you ever tried matcha? Some good stuff. I love matcha. Guys, 45 minutes. I've actually got to get and do some work. I have to go out and do some work. So we're going to end at 45 minutes today. Are there any other questions? Anything else that we need to discuss? Again, the recount starts today. I'm just saying, I don't even know Trey. I love Trey. I know what you're saying, Eva. Recount officially starts today with that meeting that they're having. We'll see where they go. It's going to be interesting. I should be out of the office because I have some work to do. Have an awesome day. You too, Steve. I have some work to do, so I might be out of the office this morning. But if you need me, please send me a text send me a message inbox. Please try not to call me too much. I do not do well answering phone calls. It's just it takes up too much of my time. So I would rather if you would text me or send me a message on Messenger or WhatsApp if you want. But please, if you could avoid the phone calls, that'd be great. Not for any other reason, but it just gets too overwhelming. I got just too much stuff to do. Sorry, guys. Text, please, please. Message me. I will respond immediately or quickly uh, if I'm not in a meeting. Guys, also, bendiciones, Jessica. Take care and have a blessed day, you too. Guys, if anyone out there is going back onto campuses and they feel unsure, they're creating their own little fort out there on their campus, in their classroom. Guys, I still have N95 masks to give away. Giving them away to any staff member, any personnel that's going back onto any campus, Idea, Jubilee, Harmony, Harlingen, San Benito, Los Fresnos, Brownsville, BISD, anything. If you're having to go back onto campus, I want to help protect you. So please stop by my office. Guys, have a great, great day. God bless. Stay safe. Be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. Bye.